Hi, my name is Paula, and I'm a visual artist, and I make mandalas. A mandala in the Sanskrit language means circle. I first heard about mandalas watching a documentary of Tibetan Buddhist monks who take sand and create a mandala on the ground. It's a prayer. They take about a week to make these. And then at the end of it, they blow it away, symbolizing the impermanence of life. I was first drawn to candy as a medium. I was doing another piece for a client using candy boxes. I had to empty my candy boxes and thought, what am I going to do with all of these pieces? So I started messing around with them and playing with them in a circle in these mandala form. And that's where it first started. The candy, I was shopping every single place I ever went. I was looking in Staples, I went to the Wawa market, I went to Big Lots and all of these dollar stores. I was constantly shopping for candy all of the time. And I was recently featured at Dylan's Candy Bar in New York City, so that was a huge success, and she's got tons of candy, so I used some of her candy as well. Then I just kept going with all kinds of other objects. I couldn't stop. And now I'm moving into silk flowers, found objects. I'm using light bulbs and wires and all kinds of things. There's a wonderful place called Schiller's Architectural Salvage, and I've been going over there and using a lot of their really great old finials and rusty metal parts and things like that. So once they're finished, then I have a photographer come and take a photograph of them directly above them. So it's changing them from a three-dimensional object to a two-dimensional object. Also, they're not permanent at the same time. Now it's a permanent photograph. It's a record of what occurred. But they kind of change. They don't look the same as they do three-dimensionally. I pull away the shadows and I flatten it as much as possible to make it look more like a design. I'm not really necessarily making a prayer when I'm doing these. They have that spiritual significance to them. So I don't put some kind of energy into it that is specific, but I feel like when they're finished, they have their own specific energy that means something to the people who are viewing it. So to find out more about me, you can go to my website, Paula M as in Marie, Brett.com. So paulambrett.com is where you can find all of my series and all of my artwork.